Hello everybody, it's Hannah from Dreambakes and I'm actually in the Dreambakes Cafe today. I'm doing the summary of the last episode of Bake Off. So it's been bread week this time and it's a relatively drama-free episode. There was some underbaking and overbaking but no sort of major catastrophes or anything. My favourite part of the episode was Noel's top. I thought that was amazing and it really made me laugh that someone on Twitter compared him to the bad guy from Where's Wally? I can't remember his name, like do write it down, it's like Wilfred or something. Yeah, so I think they all did quite well. The signature was Chelsea buns, and again, a little bit of underbaking, nothing too dramatic. Dan gets a handshake, and I think he is on his second or third handshake now, which is, he's not been a very kind of vocal presence, but he's done quite well. Yeah, he's done quite well, so he might be one to watch. The technical was a non-yeasted naan, which I thought they were traditionally made with yeast, so I'm not entirely sure why they said to do a non-yeasted one other than to make it slightly more difficult. Because unless you're doing something dramatically wrong, you'll still get a rise out of yeasted doughs because the yeast doing the work for you. But when it's non-yeasted, you have to more rely on your technique, which obviously makes it harder. Again, they actually, when they were cooking them, some of them look like rice shockers, but when they were placed in the baskets at the end, I thought they all looked fairly similar, really, to be honest with you, once they'd all been brushed with butter and with ghee, etc. Terry was number one in that one. And then the showstopper was the korovai, and something that I really like about Bake Off is that it introduces you to bakes that you might not necessarily have heard of before. And I hadn't heard of korovai. It's Baltic bread and it's used for weddings, celebrations, etc. And Rahul has looked amazing. Like he is doing really well, bless him. He's quite a quiet sort of presence, but he's doing very well. I thought a lot of them looked really awesome, to be honest with you. So Rahul was the star baker and the person that was out was Anthony, which was a bit of a surprise. And she probably thought it as well. I thought it was going to be Ruby. So she lives to fight another day. The people that I think are in danger for the next episode is, let's see, so there's Ruby, there's Bryony, perhaps Karen, because I noticed that Paul actually said that she'd done quite a few like bakewell type flavours. She needs to obviously mix it up quite a lot, but then with most of these challenges they've already planned them in advance and they will have given they will have told the producers that, so they can't really change it. So yeah, we'll see what she does next episode. I'd be very surprised if it was like similar kind of almondy type flavours again. Rahul, bless him, I feel like he's going to have a breakdown by the end of this. It would not surprise me if in a week's time there was like newspaper headlines released saying that he's snapped and has gone on like a rampage and burnt down the Bake Off tent. Oh, bless him, he's wound very tightly by it, so it obviously means a great deal to him. The next week is desserts week, so it's a very, that's a very loose term, that could be literally anything. But from the preview, it looks like they're doing a roulade. And then the second one is in some kind of set mould. So I'm thinking it's probably not going to be a baked Alaska, but something that needs to be set, so like a jelly or a mousse or something that requires like a long time to be set, which obviously means they have to time manage it quite well. Which, yeah, and we've had issues with things setting before in previous series, so I think they've put that in for a bit of drama. And then also, as I've said before, the other one they're doing is it looks like one of those desserts where you have a dough made of chocolate. You pour over a hot sauce and it melts and reveals the dessert. So yeah, if you saw my last video on chocolate, when they did the chocolate colour cake, you will know I have a beef with people doing chocolate work because it's not baking. You know, like, it just requires a whole different set of skills, and I think it's really unfair to make them do that. So I'm already having beef, but we'll see how it goes. I'm quite looking forward to the next episode, really. What was your favourite bake from the series so far? What was your favourite bake from Bread Week? Does anything rival the Bread Lion? If you want to follow us on social media, the information's all down below. If you want to subscribe, then please hit the notification button as well, so you get notifications of when I post. And if you want to pop in and have some cakes yourself, we're on Prairie Walk in Doncaster, and I can't guarantee they're going to be massive showstoppers, but they will certainly be really, really tasty. So come down and say hi. Alright, thank you everybody, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!